Borderlands is a role-playing shooter. What this means is it starts as a first-person shooter. If you've played any shooter, you can put the controls in your hand and you're going to feel immediately comfortable. But you're going to do something that you haven't done in most shooters. You're going to get experience points and you're going to level up. Pick a character class. You're going to collect loot. There's over 100 missions to accomplish. You can play it quickly through the story missions, or you can play all the optional stuff and have a huge amount of value. Our artists, they went back and they looked at the concept art and found a way to adjust the software and their techniques and to do a hand-painted work with the materials to render this concept look as if it's real, as if it's in the world in real-time 3D. And the results are pretty astonishing. In Borderlands, you make very, very simple decisions at the beginning. Which character class? That's it. So there's 4 character classes and they're a lot of fun. The first one, the safest one, is the soldier. The soldier can specialize on 3 different specs. There's an infantry spec, which is about becoming a master of all weapons. There's a support spec, which is about making sure you have the ammunition and the equipment. The third spec for the infantry, for the soldier, is a medic spec, and this allows you to heal yourself or heal your friends. And there's all kinds of interesting abilities you can develop with the medic spec. Another character class is the siren. She has an ability called phase walk, which allows her to become invisible to enemies and move very swiftly. It's kind of like when Frodo puts on the ring. The third character is the hunter, but the hunter is a master sniper. He can use a number of different weapons, but he has specialties with sniping and with assassination, like close-up weapons like pistols and blades. And his pet is a falcon-like creature. It's an alien falcon called a Bloodwing, and he can send Bloodwing out, and Bloodwing will just like split guys in half. It's pretty awesome. And the last character class is a heavy, a berserker. And he's just this big meatball, and he can specialize in a spec like a bruiser, which is about brawling and doing damage with your fists, or a tank, which is about damage mitigation. He's the guy that can take the hits. He can do a special ability called a Berserker Rage, which is kind of like when the Incredible Hulk gets really pissed off. And he can break out his fist and he'll just start smashing people to a pulp, pop a guy's head like a grape with your fist. It feels really good, man. In this planet of Pandora, there's a lot to explore, there's a lot to do. And at the beginning, you're on foot, and you're kind of making your way, but your exposure to the world's pretty limited. And as you play more, you unlock more space. Eventually, you'll get to do a mission chain, which results in turning on these vehicle stations again. And a vehicle station can actually materialize a vehicle for you, and you can customize the vehicle to some degree, pick what kind of color styling it has, what kind of paint job, what weapon it's equipped with. Sometimes it can get like the Road Warrior out there, where some bandits will roll in and there's some different bandit vehicles too, and some different bandit encounters you'll run into. The vehicle's a great way to get around, and it's not just a mount though, because it also has a weapon on it, and you can even get roadkill. It doesn't just go through things. You can actually smash into stuff and break it apart. And so in Borderlands, you have a lot of choice about which way you're going to go and how you're going to explore this world, what mission you're going to do next even, and the vehicles make that even more accessible. It's a lot of fun to play with friends cooperatively, whether you're doing it split screen or you're doing it online or over a system link. But one of the neat things about this is you can play it by yourself, but at any time you want, if you want to have a friend join you, he can just drop into your world and he can bring his character with him. And the game automatically scales, so when more people join you, the monsters become more difficult, there's more enemies to deal with, but there's more rewards too. Added a couple of features that allow you to fight against your friends, to actually engage in competitive fighting. And there's 2 ways you can do this. One way is called a duel, and you can do this anywhere in the world, even if there's enemies around. What you do is you walk up to one of your friends and you hit him with a melee attack. And if the guy hits you back with a melee attack, it's like he's throwing down the gauntlet and slapping you. He's accepting your challenge. And you'll be surrounded by a dome, and it's on. There's also another way to play competitive in Borderlands, and that's by visiting one of the world's arenas. And this is all in the context of the world. You can go to an arena, and you go to an arena, and it's kind of like the Thunderdome in Mad Max. They actually go inside, and inside there's an interface that will allow you to configure the arena and set it up for a more organized competitive game. And you can play, a team-based game or a free-for-all deathmatch, and the battlefield inside the arena is designed for competitive combat. Borderlands is coming soon, actually. It's October 20th in North America, and it's coming on the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and Windows PC, and we can't wait. It's frankly, Borderlands is the best game my studio's ever done.